Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying some KyKy's cookies and ice cream. We're trying the cookies, of course. These were sent to us free from KyKy's, so we're very, very thankful for these. These are new. They're called KyKy Bytes Snack Pack. And you can get a different number of cookies in there, but we're going to be trying these. These are actually the only ones that we are not going to heat in the microwave. We could, but on the back it says soft and chewy snack pack. And so these are the cookies. I'm just going to take them all out and put them here. They're very, very soft though, and it looks like there's 3 or 4. There's like 3 bigger ones and then 1 smaller one. And those are a Chocolate Toffee Crunch cookie. That is what those are. But they're already so soft, that's why we're not going to heat those up. This one is called Celebration Cake. And that is the top. And then this is the bottom. And then this one is Chocolate Chunk. We'll give you all the details about these when we get over to the table. We're gonna heat them all up first, though.
Oh, look at those chunks of stuff.
Oh yeah, and then we're gonna bring them back over here, and we're gonna actually cut them in half on camera so you can see what they look like once they're heated up. So this is the carrot cake. That looks wonderful. And then lastly, we have a cinnamon roll. So you can either heat these up in the oven at 350 for 3 to 5 minutes, or you can heat them in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds. And I think Kevin's going to heat them for 20 seconds a piece.
That works good for our microwave.
And then we'll be back. We already took the little ones over to the table that we're not going to cut and heat. Look at that. This is the celebration cake, and there's lots of stuff coming out. And then this chocolate chunk. This is a beautiful thing.
That one smelled good too.
There's that one. This is the carrot cake, and you can see there's like a Lotus Biscoff cookie right there. I'm gonna cut it right here. There's that. And then lastly, we have the cinnamon roll. And there's that. So first we're going to try the KyKy Bytes Snack Pack. So these are new, like I said. It says it features the Chocolate Toffee Crunch cookie, which is slightly crispier and chewier than KyKy's signature cookies. Snack packs come in 2 sizes. The small has 3 cookies per pack, and the regular has 6 to 8 cookies per pack. Ooh. It looks wonderful.
Mm-hmm. Big hunks of like chocolate or something in there.
Oh, there's white chips in there.
Yeah, there's a chocolate too.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get the great big cookie over here. Some of them look completely different than the other ones though. Like that one just looks different than like that.
Mm-hmm.
It just looks different.
That does look different. Does it taste the same?
It tastes the same, but that one's a softer cookie.
I have cookie on my mouth. I can feel it.
That's good. I like the flavor of it though.
I like the flavor of it. They're calling it toffee, but it almost tastes like caramely.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some salt, so you could almost even call it like a salted toffee if you wanted to.
You could always use a little bit more salt.
But I think it's delicious.
Yeah, they remind you, like
very soft.
I think it's Keyboard Pillsbury, one of those. They're always trying to go for this soft baked cookie, and they fail utterly. This is what a soft baked cookie should be.
They fail because they're doing something. They're putting something in there. And the flavor. There's always some kind of a flavor that's off.
This is soft batch.
This is like you made them at home. And we didn't heat them up or anything, and they're that soft.
And I know they're mass producing them more so than they are, but still, they could still do something right. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is what you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is the celebration cake. It is a Mother's Day edition. KyKy's birthday cake base with sprinkles and filled with KyKy's handmade cream cheese frosting rolled in sugar. I like to get right in the center where it's nice and
I like to get a little bit
gooey.
That frosting is very, very strong, sweet. I like the outside edge too, though. I mean, I like a good goopy cookie, but I like the outside edge. It's got a little firmness to it too.
This is going to sound so weird to you, but they're saying birthday base. I swear it almost tastes like a muffin base.
I can see that. What I really taste with the cookie itself is just really good. That frosting in the middle, it almost has a, is it sweet condensed milk? It's really super sugary. It almost has that flavor in it. I'm wondering if she doesn't use that in her frosting. Sweet condensed milk. Because it has that flavor to it. It's really good. Very good vanilla flavor too.
Yes, it has a great flavor. Those sprinkles on the top do add some texture to it.
Yeah, they're crunchy.
If you don't want it ooey gooey, just don't heat it up.
Yeah, don't heat it up. It still will be, I think, a little soft in the middle because that frosting is soft, but I don't think it'll be runny.
I love the flavor, but the texture to me, it's a little, it's ooey gooey in the center where it's stuffed, but then the actual base of it is kind of muffin-like. It's
and the outside too.
But I really, really like it.
Very good.
It's sweet without being over the top sweet.
No, it's not over the top.
Okay. Now we have the chocolate chunk.
Yeah, like I said, this one smelled the best.
This is milk and dark chocolate chunks and toffee bits.
Yeah, you can go right in the middle. I just got an edge.
Yeah.
That is your really good chocolate chip cookie. I didn't get toffee in my bite, but
I didn't either. But I really think it's going to depend on where your bite's coming from.
Yeah, again, it just tastes like a really good chocolate chip cookie to me.
This is it's more ooey gooey than other chocolate chip cookies that I eat on the regular.
Like softer.
And I think it's because we don't heat those up and we heated this up.
Yeah.
So if we heated that one up, it would probably be like this.
Well, if we didn't heat this one up, it'd probably be more like that. Firmer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I do like the mixture of the milk and dark chocolate. Honestly, though, what you're tasting for me is mainly milk chocolate.
Yeah, the dark chocolate's very light.
And I did not get toffee, but
I didn't
think
really get the toffee flavor.
I think you really have to have a lot of toffee to get it sometimes, or get that perfect bite with that in there. But I still think it's a terrific chocolate chip cookie.
It's an excellent cookie. It just needed some salt.
Or chocolate chunk cookie.
Yeah, it needed some salt on top. That's the only thing I would have recommended.
With would be great. I love it without though.
I like a good cookie with salt on it though.
This one is carrot cake, and it is cinnamon and other spices, handmade cream cheese frosting, Biscoff crumbles, and cookie butter infused dough, toffee bits, raisins, carrots, topped with white chocolate.
They'll like that. Get you some of the frosting too.
Oh. Okay.
At first, before you had said everything in there,
Uh-huh.
I said there's something chewy in there, but it was a raisin. It was the raisin that I got. Biscoff is a little bit of a flavor, but that's not the main flavor. The main flavor is actually the seasonings, like the spices used in a carrot cake.
I agree. I like the texture of it.
That's really good.
It's kind of
sugary, gritty.
the cookie is very, very soft.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not like when you make something with a Biscoff cookie and you add that on. Well, no, it looks like it's baked inside.
Yeah, it looks like
it's really, really soft. It's not crispy like it was when they bought it.
Mm-hmm.
I would want you to know, if you're expecting a thin, crispy Biscoff like you get at the store, this isn't it. This has gotten really, really soft to where it's baked inside. I do like the flavor quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. I like the spices, the cinnamon, and whatever else I used.
I don't really taste carrot. If you're worried about actually tasting carrot, I don't get any of that.
No, you do get the texture of the raisins, but the raisins aren't really a major flavor either, honestly.
No, it is.
You get the chewy texture of them.
It has a light cinnamon, but it's not overpowering.
Yeah, it's a nice cookie. Yeah, I love the texture.
Yes, I think it's very nice.
That cream cheese frosting is really nice too. It reminds you of a carrot cake frosting.
That's another one that's sweet without being like over the top sweet.
I don't think any of these have really been
not in this batch.
No?
So we tried a batch previously. Hopefully you watched that. But that one had more the over the top sweet than this one, but these have been really good too.
They've been sweet enough, but they're not, compared to the other ones, they weren't.
They're not over the top, right? So this one might be your over the top sweet cinnamon roll. This is a limited time flavor. It's filled with a handmade cinnamon filling and has an icing drizzle. This one looks firmer than the other ones. It might not be, but it just looks that way. It is.
It's a little firmer. I'm gonna say a word, but don't think it's bad. It's a little drier, but not in a bad way necessarily. It's just not as gooey and runny as those. After you've had the other ones, almost anything's gonna be drier.
Right.
This is just a little bit drier cookie, more like a sugar cookie dough kind of texture. Mm-hmm. But I really like the cinnamon in the middle. It's a really nice sweet cinnamon.
I like it because it's gritty.
Yeah.
It has.
I'm gonna try the very edge.
When you make the Pillsbury cinnamon rolls in the oven, it has that gritty cinnamon, that really thick cinnamon sugar filling, and that's what that is. And I like it a lot. It is drier. It's almost like
almost like a bread.
Yeah, it's less like a cookie because, I don't know, there's some fluffiness to it. I like it quite a bit.
If you get a piece that doesn't have cinnamon on it, it's very much like a bread flavor.
Ah, okay. So if you get an outside
like an outside edge that doesn't have any of the cinnamon mixed in it, it has a bread-like flavor. Still kind of sugar cookie-ish though.
I like it, but where you're getting all that special flavor is from the cinnamon. Yeah. You want to get that gritty cinnamon in every single bite. I
think if you order from regularly, and you've never had one of these, or this is new or whatever, it would be worth trying to see if you really, really like it. Me personally, I probably wouldn't order it again because I like the gooey, super sweet cookies.
You wouldn't order what again?
The cinnamon.
The cinnamon. Okay,
I personally wouldn't order the cinnamon roll, but I think many, many people will love
the cinnamon. Yeah, because it is
it's really good. It's just, for me, it's just, I would rather have the super gooey, soft cookie than that. But it's still really good.
Okay, out of these, which is your favorite?
It's hard to, it's going to surprise you.
No, because I bet mine's the same thing. You want to say 1, 2, 3?
No, because I'm debating between two.
Oh, he's changing his mind.
No, I'm debating. I forgot the first one.
Oh, these?
Yeah. I think the carrot cake's my number 1.
Oh, I'm really surprised. Yeah.
And then the celebration of then the snack thing would be probably my number 2.
The chocolate toffee crunch. Well, I'm very surprised.
Which one's yours?
My very favorite of all these is the toffee.
Yeah, that would be my second. Yeah.
I really like those. I think she did a great job on them.
Love the texture.
They're very, very soft. It's like you made them at home in your own oven. They're really good cookies, and they do have a saltiness to them, and they're sweet. They're just really, really nice, and they're not over the top sweet, but they're perfect. That would be my number 1. My number 2 is going to be the chocolate chunk. My number 3 is going to be celebration. My number 4 is going to be
So the carrot cake's your
cinnamon
last?
and my carrot cake. Somebody's got to come in last.
That's funny. That's my first.
Yeah, the carrot cake's going to be my last. Somebody has to come in last. For me, honestly, it's a matter of the Biscoff cookies. It didn't bother you. It bothered me.
Well, it didn't bother me that they were
Yeah, it bothered me that they were.
Because the whole cookie's kind of that same texture.
I'd rather have a little bit of a
Crunch.
difference in texture.
Yeah.
It was all the same texture.
It was, but all these are really.
So instead of having different little textures, you know, like these sprinkles added a different texture. The cinnamon sugar added a grittiness.
Yeah.
There were different textures going on. Whereas really the carrot cake, unless you're getting a raisin, it's all one texture.
That's true.
But I still think it tastes great.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when we're saying first to last, they're all really, really good.
Yeah, they're all good. Yeah, exactly. There's not really a lot.
Even though I'm saying I personally wouldn't buy the cinnamon roll, doesn't mean that it's not an excellent cookie.
Exactly.
It's very, very good.
It's just that somebody has to come in last.
And to be honest, we would say this exact same thing if we had paid for them ourselves.
Yes,
Just to let you
absolutely.
know.
Yeah, we greatly appreciate her sending them.
Because I know some people,
big surprise.
some people have their doubts if people get things, send something to us free. I know people are thinking, oh, they're just saying that because they
If
got
you're
it for
new
free.
to the channel, you might think that.
Yeah, we've
watch
never
a
been
little
that.
while. We're
We
not
never
that
like
way.
that.
Trust me, I have lots of companies that won't send me anything anymore. I have a major fast food chain that will not send me stuff anymore because I've just been too honest about it, and they know that I don't like them, so they don't send me. They send things to all the other people, but not to me because they know we're going to be honest always. So just know that. But we greatly appreciate these. I think, hopefully you watched the last video. My favorite out of every single cookie, like if you could only get one off the whole page, which I'm sure if you're ordering from Canada, why not go ahead and order more than one?
Okay.
But if I could only order one off the whole page, it is going to be, yes, pralines and cream.
Mine too.
Number one.
That'd be my number one.
That should be around all the time.
Yeah, and honestly, now that I've sat here and thought about it, I think I agree with you. I think that's my number one, but the carrot cake's still my number two.
Yeah,
but
that's
but
okay.
I think those toffee ones are my number one.
Yeah.
Number one in this batch. That would be
Right.
my number two overall.
Right. Well, I will put a link below to her website. She also, of course, has Instagram, and you can follow her on Instagram, and she'll post pictures of what she's up to, what she's baking, and all that. But I hope you enjoyed the video. There's going to be lots of pictures for you at the end, and thanks for watching.